And it is time. Let's get it going here. I'm ready to rock. Let me drop down the display. Bring in the guests. We got 5 people in here already. What it is, it's your boys, Degen Fantasy, Chef Rocky, Rookie Bets, Rocky Prop, all the different fucking nicknames have occurred. It's Chef Rocky that I'm riding with. Dan just coined that last week. And I'm here with Double Down Dan and my boy Nick Fine. And we're here to talk about this Sunday Super Bowl, whether it's sports bets or whether it's just general talk about who the fuck's going to win this game. Because I got a couple questions because a lot of people are just, they're looking at this game so confused. Is it just me? Do you guys also feel confused looking at this matchup?
I just feel defeated.
Yeah. He's like, listen, my team didn't even make the playoffs. We share the same team. We're both Giants fans, and Dan's a Bills fan. So you feel defeated already. So it's kind of just, we're used to it.
It's just a sad fucking stream, dude. It's just
a familiar feeling.
It's the Super Bowl no one wanted.
Mm-hmm.
Truthfully.
Basically, honestly, would have been great if it was the Lions.
How
do you cheer for either one of these fucking teams if you're not from their cities? Like, I don't understand.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I can kind of rally behind the Niners because there's so much like Chiefs hate in my heart. And like, I kind of like even rooting for Christian McCaffrey a little bit because poor dude, like fucking Anthony Davis just suffered in a terrible franchise down where Dan's located. And it's absolutely like no one was even paying to go see tickets. This dude's running all over the fucking field, getting 30,000 touchdowns.
Great career. Just having a great career, dude. Nobody knew who he was. They're like, oh, there's a white running back in the league. Nobody knew.
I remember my first year playing fantasy.
From 36-7.
Yep, no, literally. It's like, well, McCaffrey's got 3 touchdowns and they're still losing by 40. I remember my first fantasy football season. They were like, yeah, you got first pick. And I'm like, who do I take? They're like, take Christian McCaffrey. I'm like, who the fuck is Christian McCaffrey?
Yeah.
It's like prime Kemba Walker, like dropping 30 every night. But
no, literally.
You're the Bobcats.
You love that pick. You love that pick.
It was a great pick. It was a phenomenal pick.
Yeah.
But all right, listen, I got a question for you guys. So this is a question I feel like is kind of been on my mind, and everyone's thinking it, but no one's saying it because it's something that has to be discussed. Who is the favorite in this Super Bowl? Because on paper, it's the Niners. But we got to discuss this right now. So, Dan, who would you say is the favorite?
I think it's obviously the Chiefs, right? I'm pretty sure I looked at the statistic earlier. It was like 88 or 86 to 14% as percentages of money on. So it's 88% of the money's on the Chiefs and like 12 or 14%.
So you're looking at the favorites through a sports betting perspective, okay?
As I always do, I'm a gambler. What the fuck?
No, I get that, but like also like as a sports fan, there's nothing in you that kind of just like wants to waver away from like, oh, that's where the money is, because people are stupid, in my opinion.
People are really stupid, but I also think that if you fucking when you ask Nick the same question, he's gonna say the Chiefs are the favorite in the Super Bowl.
Go ahead, Nick. Go ahead, Nick.
I mean, if we're following the script Taylor Swift storyline that everyone's trying to go with, yeah, I guess Chiefs are the favorite. But if you just look at both teams on paper, I mean, obviously the Chiefs have Mahomes, Kelsey, fucking
about it.
They got Chris Jones on defense. Like they got players, but I think just overall, I think 49ers are a better team probably everywhere other than the tight end and QB position.
Yeah, that's kind of how
very good. And
that's how I'm
very
feeling.
Good.
That's how I'm feeling because like the Niners are a phenomenal team and they have so many weapons offensively. The defense didn't look great against the Lions, but I'm still thinking like it's like they're the favorite
in the middle. Yeah. You got Nick Bosa, like you got guys.
It's basically
if this Niners team doesn't win tomorrow, it's cooked. They're done.
Yeah, they got to blow it up.
They got everything they need.
You couldn't ask for anything else. And then, so what I'm thinking is like, I feel like the Chiefs are the favorites because they have the best quarterback in the game. And that's
which is about argument.
Yeah. And then I saw Stephen A and Shannon Sharp and fucking the dude that went to Shelton High School sitting there talking about, they're like Dan Orlovsky. They're like, whose game is it? Like who's the most important player on the field? Is it Mahomes or is it Purdy? And they were all saying Purdy because they were saying that Mahomes is going to play well regardless. So Purdy has to outplay them. Even if it's kind of even, that means the Chiefs are going to win, was their argument.
I would
I
say
guess.
the most important player on the field tomorrow is not going to be either of those guys. It's going to be McCaffrey.
I knew you were going to say that.
Because I think if the 49ers get that run game going and they start pounding it into the fucking Chiefs and opens up that pass game to get Ayuk, Samuel, Kittle outrunning, even McCaffrey in the pass game, then they win. People love to shit on Brock Purdy. I think Brock Purdy's a good quarterback. You saw him at the end of that Detroit game making throws. The Ayuk throw was a little lucky, but he was still making other throws, even getting it done with those 2 runs, those 20-plus yard runs. So I'm not into the Purdy. I'm not into the Purdy hate. I think he's a very solid NFL quarterback, and I think he's going to be around for a long time. So he can sling it. And
he can.
If McCaffrey can run the ball well to open up the pass game, I think the Chiefs are going to have some work to do to just keep up.
I think it's going to be a tough slew for them offensively, but I feel like they'll get it going. And what I said to Dan was, I said, if they can play the entire game like they played that third and fourth quarter against the Lions, they can win this game. Do you agree, Dan?
Yeah, easily. I also think that they're the better team on paper, but I have thought that for the last 3 weeks, so we'll see.
Didn't you say today you woke up and you were like, "Oh, I got the Niners winning"? Then tomorrow you're gonna wake up and be like, "Dude, you know what? I think it's the Chiefs."
No, I'm all on the Niners right now. I think there's a lot of things that point to them. I think they have the most ways to win.
Mm-hmm.
To be honest with you, if you take Kelsey out of the game and you contain Pacheco, I don't know how the Chiefs win.
That is true.
Yeah. I think it might be a little bit of a hot take, but I think this could be a repeat of the Bucs Chiefs Super Bowl where it was like 35-9.
Yep.
I feel like if the Niners come out and play like they've been playing all year, playing to the best of their ability, I think this game could end up like that.
Dude, if it's 35-9,
this Chiefs game
has
this Chiefs team has been getting by on the skin of their teeth all year.
Mm-hmm.
The 49ers have looked better all year. They had that 3-week rough patch in the middle, but the start of the year and past that rough patch, they've been playing phenomenal.
Dude, if it's 35-9, I'm leaning back with my feet up. I'm fucking licking fucking nacho cheese off my fingertips, being like, "This is a great fucking day. This is just
it's a celebration
to watch.
It's a celebration,
for sure."
As a Giants fan, I really hate that I'm rooting for the Niners actively, but I feel like I like Kittle.
Yeah,
I like Kittle.
I
like McCaffrey.
This is the only option. If you're not from Kansas City, you cannot be cheering for the Chiefs right now.
Exactly.
You just can't.
You can't.
Or
it has to stop. The madness has to fucking stop.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying. I don't want any part of that.
Dan Orlovsky called it Chiefs fatigue. Everyone's fatigued of just seeing them in the fucking Super Bowl.
It's the same shit that happened to the Patriots.
Yep. Yeah, because
again, we don't need another. We don't need a fucking Patriots. We don't need a repeat. We don't need dynasty to dynasty.
I agree, but it's looking like it.
Yeah, it's a weird spot. I'm gonna see if I got these displays correct, but we got some picks for you guys. And real quick, before I show up our display, one thing I thought of that we didn't put on the display, and I want to ask you guys is: so we have 2 running backs that have been money all year for anytime touchdowns. Pretty much any game that either of them play and they're getting a touchdown. I think Pacheco has 1 in his last 7, and I think McCaffrey had a touchdown every game this year but 1. If you had to pick one of them to get 2 touchdowns, who are you taking?
Oh fuck!
Like
McCaffrey,
one of them
probably.
That's what I would kind of lean towards. But also they do sometimes give the ball to Elijah Mitchell on the goal line when they need to give McCaffrey a break.
Yeah, I feel like he's in there in the red zone. I don't think there's no shot in fuck that Elijah Mitchell scores 2 touchdowns today.
No. I'm saying that he might steal one of McCaffrey's.
Yeah, I don't know, but can you really see Pacheco scoring twice on the ground?
I just know both of them are going to score at least once. Would you guys agree?
I'd agree with that. Yeah, I feel like a nice little fucking parlay would work on them.
But kind of going with my last assessment, saying that I think it might end up like with a 35-9 scenario where the 49ers can start running with it. I'm not sure if the Chiefs get down there. I'm not confident to say the Chiefs get down on the goal line like that twice.
What is making you so confident in this defense that's been getting shredded the last 3 weeks?
I just they just have more talent, and I think they're gonna if I mean Pacheco's obviously a factor because Pacheco can start running and getting the ball
Nick's like,
going.
honestly, I just hate him. I just
Yeah,
fucking hate
well,
him.
that's part of it. I
It's
wanna see
all
the
hate
downfall.
field.
But truthfully, I feel like that this struggling wide receiver core is gonna be the downfall of this Chiefs team
But dude,
in
that's
this
what I've
Super
been
Bowl.
saying all year. But I'm thinking to myself, like, I was like, they're struggling. I'm like, who's their options? Who's their options? Then every game, fucking, they just somehow have. It's like every game. That's the thing is, I'm like, they don't have options, but every game, at least one person's open on a 3rd and 6. One like Valdez Scantling, whatever the fuck is like. Someone's just like Kelsey when he just lobbed it over the middle and he's like falling, like like the fucking sports card fucking picture.
I have confidence. I have confidence in the Niners to stop that. I do.
Okay, I think a lot of people had confidence in the Niners to stop every team that they've played, and it has gone the other way. I like you're kind of fading the public's opinion right now. I appreciate it. I do not have the same fucking confidence in this defense. I do think they are the most talented team in this matchup. That's bar none. The offense alone is it's godlike. So many options, so many good dudes. The lines on both sides are fucking impeccable. But one team has been playing way above its fucking ceiling, and one team has been playing way below its ceiling. And I think that the Chiefs are obviously the Chiefs are coming in. I don't think this is going to be a blowout by any means, dude.
I think the number one thing is the amount of times that every team that's played the Chiefs this season has allowed Patrick Mahomes to stay on the field. He's been on the field. Like, Nick, you've seen the games, Dan. You've seen the games where you're sitting there and you're like, I've been looking at this same fucking quarterback and drive for the past 45 fucking minutes, and it's always dude. This is one thing that I think will be huge.
That's how they beat the Ravens.
That's how they did. I think the Chiefs scored. They scored on the first drive versus the Bills. They scored on the first drive versus the Dolphins. And I think, am I wrong, or did they score on the first drive versus
first drive against the Ravens? Yep, Ravens. It was first drive. Yep,
the first drive is going to be huge. So I truly think the one defining factor of this game is if they don't defer or if they do not get the kickoff at all. Like, they have to win the coin toss and say, give me the ball. Because every team is either won and deferred or lost and they chose to receive. Am I correct?
Yeah, I believe so. Yep.
I think, no, Dolphins won and deferred. Bills, what happened? Did they win and defer?
I think the Bills took the ball.
I don't remember.
First.
I can't remember either, but basically,
they
got to shut
down.
The
point still stands. The point is the first drive the Chiefs have, if the Niners don't stop them and the Chiefs go down the field and score, this is what's going to happen for the rest of the game. It's going to be back
because
and forth.
If you're Mahomes and you're that offense, you're like, damn, we just tried it downfield the first drive of the game. Let's do this 5 or 6 more times for the rest of the fucking last 90 minutes we have of this football game. They got to shut it down and come off hot. So pivoting into that, I'm going to look at some of these picks. What do you own at, Nick?
I just looked at, I'm looking at this ESPN article, and out of 64 experts, Chiefs have the advantage 49-15.
49-15.
I read that article. Dude, I'm telling you, everyone is on the fucking Chiefs. I'm telling you. Everyone is on them.
I'm just making these displays a little bigger. Yeah, I can imagine. It's the fucking Kelsey train. It's the fucking. It's time to fucking end it. You know, it's another thing too, Nick. Have you seen these fucking edits on TikTok? That fucking. It's always like, I think I have one of them still. I think I deleted it.
Yeah, you do.
Where it's fucking it's like Mahomes. It's like they'll show the opposing quarterback, like they had Lamar and they were calling it Lamerica, and they got these crazy ass sound effects and beat drops, and it's like the
I know what you're talking
who
about.
can save the nation. I thought those were so dope, and then the first team fell, and I'm like, okay, there's another chance they can probably, who's the next quarterback? It's like Josh Allen, like it's got all this dark, scary Grim Reaper music, and then he loses, and all it pictures in my mind is just Mahomes, just like exercising all these little fucking demons and just destroying everyone. So now they're showing they went from one of the fastest fucking quarterbacks to one of the biggest, best quarterbacks in the league. Like, so it's Allen, Tua, and Lamar, and now they're showing like a he looks like he's 18 years old, like an edit of Brock Purdy, like trying to look tough.
Yo, that one edit where Taylor Swift's like, I just love 13, bro. I live for 13.
I kind of want to show it to Nick. I think I have it.
That fucking one.
That was a good one. I saw that one. That was good.
I'm just gonna play for the stream if anyone hasn't seen it. It's loading in right now. I saw this style of edit like probably 20 times for every quarterback that's faced Mahomes, and every time I see it now, I just kind of cringe a little bit because I'm like, damn, this is gonna age badly again. Here it is.
I was born on the 13th. I turned 13 on Friday the 13th. My first album went gold in the U.S. in 13 weeks. Every time I've won an award at an award show, I've been seated in row M, which is the 13th letter, or like the 13th seat, or the 13th row, or the 13th section. It's really a good number.
Are you prepared to disappoint Taylor Swift?
Yes.
That's basically it. But every time I see that, I'm like, that's all I want to see on Sunday. That's all I want to see on Sunday is him just yoink. It's but yeah, you touch the mute button on your microphone, I think.
Damn it. I hope it's just a fucking beating, okay? I hope to Christ it's just a blowout, dude.
If it's a blowout, we got to make that group chat's going to be fucking popping. Like,
oh my God.
All right, so Dan's talking about he hopes it's a blowout, but let's talk about his picks because he's got Kittle under, McCaffrey under, and Purdy under, and then he has Pacheco over on both of them. That's one of my picks too, and then Chris Jones over. So you want it to be a beating, but your picks are telling a different story, Dan.
Yeah, hey, the script for me, hopefully, is Debo all goddamn day. I hope Debo's all over the place in this fucking game. But yeah, no, I think Chris Jones gets a sack, gets a contract year. He's been really fucking solid in the playoffs. Pacheco's gonna get carries. I think he's gone over that number every game in the playoffs. Also, I'm done fading the yards for him. I think he's just gonna get there. He's a great running back. Yeah, dude, that Kittle pick, you're totally on board with, by the way.
Yeah, no, I'm on board with the Pacheco ones too.
Yeah, exactly. What about the fucking McCaffrey one? The
McCaffrey one, I was
like, you know what? You're right, Dan. You're probably the rightest you've ever been. I remember you saying that.
I kind of specifically remember saying that myself, actually. But no, but the McCaffrey pick, like, everyone's kind of all over it, and I just honestly, dude, this is the tough part. I bet the books love this fucking Kansas City shit because they know how much the Taylor Swift shit is just building this rage and all this rage they have of seeing Mahomes in the Super Bowl every year. I feel like Anakin Skywalker, like the anger within me, is like use your anger, and it's like just put everything on anyone that's not a Kansas City Chief for over. But based on what you said with the coaching matchups and how they scheme against running backs, even though I think if there is a running back to shut all that down, it is, the Messiah, Christian McCaffrey of the fucking NFL. But it's the Great White Hope. But it's now fuck that.
But okay, but you absolutely take them over. But I do want to point out the last 3 times these guys have played, the top rushing performance was 68 yards, and it was McCaffrey, but it was 68 yards. So I just want that to be very clear. They have played before. These two, same defensive coordinator, same head coach on the other side, and that's been the result. I think the other 2 games were under 50 yards. So that's all I'm saying. I think. Listen, I do think the fucking Niners win. We've talked about this. I really hope they do. I think they can fucking win. They have the more talent on either team, but I do think they're going to have to do it minus Christian McCaffrey.
And Nick, tell them why you disagree.
You piece of shit. You're such a piece of shit. How dare you?
Honestly, I agree with all of these picks, except I think the Brock. I think the Brock Purdy rushing yards, it could hit, but we saw him late in that game against the Lions. I think there's still a good chance he gets over 12.
I think it could hit as well. But the one thing I was saying is that, so we were looking at, I think I can pull up his shit actually through Prize Picks. We were looking at Purdy for a couple weeks because we were targeting like unathletic quarterbacks. And so when I saw that last week, I was like, holy shit, Purdy's got a different gear I didn't know he had.
He's got it in him.
He does have it in him.
Pull it out or not.
And then I was thinking, like, I was looking at his stats. Let me see if you guys can see this display. Yeah, so here's Purdy's display. And he got 48 against Detroit, 14 versus Green Bay. And like I looked at the stats for the season, and he wasn't scrambling a lot. But that's another thing I said too, is that I will take his under on this one this week. But the one thing I will say is if he does run the ball like he did against the Lions, that's just a whole new dynamic to this team. Like, imagine if Lamar was on the Niners. You could not stop them. How do you stop them with a quarterback that can run and gain yards?
Imagine a fucking triple option with Lamar, Debo, and McCaffrey. Like, that's literally like
that's fucking insane.
Just give them the Army playbook and have them stomp teams by 45. Like,
It's just run triple option the whole fucking game. That's all I would do too. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, it's a spot where like so I think based on was half of our decision making in this, Nick, was so the odds are juiced because the more money that comes in on the over increases your odds for the under, and based on everyone, the majority of sports bettors are just like that happened last week, and they just go and throw money on shit.
Yeah,
and I think because everyone kind of saw that and was like, wow, they're taking that pick, and I'm not saying it can't hit. But the odds now are it's a great pick to take because it's when you play sports bets, and this is all shit I've just learned this year. Dan has been padwanning me all the way to the fucking a G in my bank account for sports betting. But when you're running these sports bets, if you take something like the Bucks in the NBA to beat the Hornets, like the odds are so fucked out of your favor. Basically, you can bet $3 and win 25 cents. Like there's no point in placing the bet. This is one of those bets where I feel like it is pretty 50-50 for it to hit. And if it does, your odds of hitting are like fantastic. And then eventually we're going to get to talking about great odds with Nick, do you know anything about the special props for the Super Bowl bets?
I haven't looked at them. Truthfully, I have not.
We'll do a little bit of breakdown of those in a little bit. They're absolutely fantastic. But we're going to do one of my favorite segments on the day is it's called Put Your Mouth on It. Dan, if you had to put a gun in your mouth and and basically,
if you had to orphan your fucking children, which ones? Okay.
Listen, if you wait, let me preface it for everybody. You have to take one of these picks on the board, and if it hits, you get to live, and if it doesn't, you got to pull the trigger. Which one are you picking?
I'm gonna go under on Christian McCaffrey.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, we won't be seeing Dan next week, guys. So make sure you like and subscribe.
Love you all.
Send him a super chat.
It's been fun. Love you guys.
Jeez. If I had to do that, I'm not. I can ask Nick if he wants to, but he didn't make any of these picks. I'm taking the Pacheco over 16 rushing attempts.
Yeah, I like that one too.
That's what I'm going to take.
Yeah, I like that one.
I would probably go with one of the super safe ones, like the Chris Jones more than a quarter sack or the Elijah Mitchell over 2 carries. That's what I would go with.
Nick,
that Elijah Mitchell on the
show. We're
shot. Fucking lock, baby. Yeah, I'm going the fucking best player on the field. Jesus Christ, dude.
Yeah. Dan goes best player on the field under. And all you need is Chris Jones to tap someone like that and get not even half a sack.
Graces.
All right, yeah, Nick, that was a great pick. But I guess I'll stay with Pacheco for the views. Damn, are we shot?
Yeah, well,
Nick comes
we
in.
Also like, we like a little rush, baby. We like to like to live a little bit. You know what I mean?
Listen, we only got one life. I don't want to put it on McCaffrey under.
Dan's sitting there watching the game. He's like, we like a rush. He's like, go.
Just the whole time. I'm playing Russian roulette the whole fucking time, too. Jesus Christ.
Oh, my God. All right. Before we get into the Super Bowl fucking crazy bets, I got TikToks that I didn't select. I think Dan selected all of them that he's probably seen.
Do you
and
have
we're
any
going to watch them.
show bets?
They do, and we will get into them.
We got some shit.
Oh, we do. Yeah, Nick.
I'm curious on what everyone's thoughts.
I got to hear your music flavor. All right, Nick, real quick before we go. So Nick's a really, really good rapper, and if you want to check him out on Spotify or SoundCloud or any platform, make sure you go check him out. It's under Nick Fine, right?
Yeah, it's just Nickfine.
So Nick, real quick, if you guys don't know his music, go check it out. Nick, if you had a Super Bowl slot, what's the one song of yours that you're opening with? Because that's a sports bet in itself for Usher.
Oh fuck! Damn, I got
Gotta
catalog
be the Joe Burrow
too.
one.
You can't pull up with Joe Burrow. I mean, I could bring him on stage. I could bring him up on stage.
He would not come on stage. He'd be like, if I'm not at the Super Bowl, I'm not at the Super Bowl.
Probably. But God. It would probably be one of my album openers.
Just some hard.
Like they say I'm stupid, but I ain't dumb. That's a good one. I start again, maybe.
That would be fire.
I don't know. It'd be lit though.
And that's what we were thinking, because we'll get into that a little bit. We were talking about, like, so obviously Usher's biggest song is Yeah. And Dan and I were like, started talking about it. We're like, he's not going to open with that. That's his best song. Most artists use their best songs for like last at their set. But can you imagine the intro? Just and then it pauses.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
And then it
fucking
oh,
And then it paused for 30
and
seconds.
then
like
Luda comes in
I
halfway
think that
through.
honestly might happen.
Yo, what if they start out with Luda? That'd be fucking great, buddy. That'd be great.
I think they should, because if you're watching a Super Bowl halftime, dude, you probably watch the first 5 minutes and you're like, okay, now I gotta get a break from the game. I'm gonna go eat some fucking Fritos with some fucking queso and go talk to some people. It's
either fucking Yeah or it's a fucking slow song. Because sometimes they come out with the slow shit and then they move into like the heavier shit.
I'd be like, yeah, you're stupid. Good job.
Well,
Good
I don't
job.
know.
Thanks for bringing me in with a lullaby.
Usher, well known to have herpes, so definitely not very smart.
So does Kim Kardashian and a lot of other famous celebrities. So does Derek Jeter.
Gross.
So does a lot of them.
Gross.
But let's get into these.
Don't bring Derek Jeter into this. How fucking dare you?
Derek Jeter has herpes. Anyway, here's one of our
How
first TikToks.
fucking dare
If you guys would like to speak over it, above your little icons
No.
on the bottom, there's a microphone. You got to
No.
Here we go. And yeah.
Jalen Hurts run like a PE teacher, bro. That shit bothers me. He run like an AAU coach, bro. That shit pissed me off. We got the Pro Bowl, bro. They out here frolicking. No matter what type of game it is, one thing guaranteed: you're not catching that crackhead in the open field. Look like a strong ass amoeba. Look like a cock diesel sea urchin. Oh, wait a minute, bro. We got CD Lamb out there. Yo, CD Lamb, that's kind of elite. I wish we could see that in the fucking wild card game. Bro, look at this, bro. This how the Grim Reaper chasing Jerry Jones, bro. Jerry Jones 150. It's all good though. At least we got to see this dot. To the Let's play right here by CJ Stroud. Elite, remarkable, phenomenal, otherworldly. Drop that shit in the bucket. Yeah, Jamar Chase again out of character. Said this how P. Diddy was holding the camera in the room with TD. My fault, bro. I ain't even finna continue that thought. We got Amon-Ra St. Brown out here with the catch, bro. He out here. Rick and Morty. They said, because I don't like that dance. If I ever go to the Bay Area, I'm going to get jumped. It's all good, because I'm going to pull up out there with Geno Smith, because he known for throwing bullets to the eye. Look at Pat Surtain, bro. Look how he run. He run like he got on Air Force Ones with the strap on. I take a look at this shit, bro. Look how Sauce Gardner run. Look at him. Look at the way he run. He run like he used zip ties and shoelaces. He run like he got 15 PS2 memory cards in his back pocket. Game on the line. Tip drill. He almost ain't catch this for a second. He thought he saw Travis Kelce out there. This is why he's squaring up at the end. He ready to fight. He think he see Travis Kelce. He still got deep.
Oh, I gotta close it out. That is fucking hilarious. I don't know where you found that. I missed the entire Pro Bowl.
I
didn't
watched
even
the
know that.
highlights on YouTube of the flag football, and honestly, I wasn't when they took away the traditional game and brought in the flag football. I was like, this shit's stupid. But watching the highlights this year and just watching everyone just fucking have a grand old time, and having the final score be like 58 to whatever the fuck it was.
It's like 64 to 59 or some shit.
Yeah, I honestly I'm for it. Seems like everyone all the players had a good time. They were just
Exactly.
vibing. So fuck it. Just keep
Yeah,
it.
I liked it better based on what I just saw from the highlights, because like I feel like everyone was like, as much as they were there to have fun and they're like selected, whatever the case may be, they were so scared that it's still football to get hurt.
Yeah.
Or to try too hard with the fucking without gear on.
Imagine losing the biggest game of the fucking season, and then the following week you have to go out and play another football game that doesn't fucking matter. Like, they should have done this fucking years ago. It is like, I mean, it's not appointment television at all. I didn't even know it went off, honestly.
Yeah, no, it was a weird spot, but I enjoyed watching it. Tyreek is so fucking fun to watch.
He's
I can't,
too fast, dude.
dude. The thing is, I cannot believe that the Chiefs had Tyreek Hill. Like, is anybody else is that weird?
They didn't re-sign him.
That's insane.
And it
How-
might have
They
honestly, like, it might have helped
got-
a little bit.
Helped the Chiefs or helped Tyreek?
Yeah, because it helped because now trying to figure out how to scheme without Tyreek, I think it made him a stronger fucking offensive team, which sucks to say
It
out loud.
probably
I think it
did. Dude,
Yeah.
I loved watching.
Dude,
it all
Tyreek covers
year.
up all sorts of mistakes, dude. If you get the ball into his hands, no matter where on the fucking field, he gets scored. Seriously,
Dude, it's just
that's how
gold.
fast he does. Fucking crazy, dude.
I love him. Coming to New York.
Yeah.
Oh, so you guys hear real quick? Just a little off token that OBJ is fucking. He bagged Kim K. Isn't that crazy?
God.
She gets around, bro.
Yeah, she a thotty. Here we go.
I
That's
keep seeing
fun.
this ad.
Have you seen? Oh, go ahead.
Nah, go ahead. Keep talking.
I keep
Have
seeing
you
this
seen
ad.
wait, God damn it.
God, fuck. You go.
I'm done.
You go.
Nope.
Fuck. No, you're good. Go
Nope.
ahead. No. Oh, everyone's upset. Well, let's watch this then.
Caleb Williams rocking the dress. Listen, that's the Hollywood ritual. Cat Williams tried to tell us, draft him right now. Draft him, fantasy football owners. He about to be elite. He about to destroy the league. Defenses won't be able to stop him. Put 12 men on the field against Caleb Williams now because he put on the dress. The ritual is complete. You're about to watch this man just destroy the league, dominate 10 touchdowns a game.
Dominate.
It's over. It is over for the league because of this picture right here. He letting us know right now. The Bears, they got an opportunity to build around Justin Fields, or they can draft Caleb Williams. And I was like, I don't know which one they should. But when I saw this picture right here, I said, yeah. Cat Williams tried to tell us he's the guy. The ritual's complete. He's about.
That's what they do, bro. That is what they do.
Yo, people think that's serious. That's so crazy to me. I saw it and laughed for like 25 minutes.
No, but it's the ritual. It's the script.
That's nuts.
Fucking Jesus Christ.
Jesus.
Our first fan mention comes from user Token Pat on the New Heights Reddit page, who wrote, since the boys talked about cards on the latest podcast, I figured I'd show my rookie card of Travis I got signed at training camp a few years ago. How did this end up being your rookie card?
I hate that card. That card is disgusting, dude.
I just don't get it. It's just like
Why would they pick that picture for my rookie card? Like, what the Who chooses that?
This looks like it was literally like you did like the East Bay photo shoot back when East Bay was still a thing.
That's exactly what it was.
Yeah, I did the same thing, except they didn't give me a ball. But yeah.
Photographer could have told me to shut my mouth. Look like a
Looks like you're trying to catch the ball with your mouth.
Chill out, man. Come on, man. It's just uncalled for, man.
Well, congratulations, Token Pat, for an awesome card signed by Travis Kelce.
Yeah. Anybody ever ask me to sign that card again, I'll set it in flames right there in front of you.
This is going to be the highest dollar item for Travis Kelce memorabilia one day.
It's not.
It's cemented, thanks to Panini or whoever put that out there.
Tops. Just me.
Let's go.
Dude, it
That
sucked.
card is the best.
I enjoyed watching that podcast until all this fucking Chiefs winning and fucking Taylor Swift drama. Now I just see him and I just see like a different person. Come on, Trav. What happened when you used to party? Remember when Trav used to party?
Yeah.
Now, he's not going to do it this year if they win. He's going to be like, I love my girl Taylor, who just dropped a new album that no one fucking cares about me because she said it. Like, whatever. Fuck it, all of it.
Yo, dude, she's worth
Everyone's-
like $1 billion. Like, just let the kid live, man. If Taylor Swift walked up to you and was like, "Hey, Rocky Prop, reverse Kermit, I want you to be mine," you'd fucking be in her car so quick you wouldn't even know what to do with yourself, bud.
Dan, you know what I do? I'd be like, that's like,
You know what you do? She'd come walk up to you, scoop you up like a little baby, just hold you in her arms, and be like, "You're coming home with me, reverse."
no,
Kermit."
dude, I saw
And
this
you
picture.
wouldn't even know what to do.
I saw this picture of a chick, this blonde chick, holding a dude against the fridge. Like holding him and carrying him and making out with him. And she's like, this is how Taylor kisses Travis Kelce.
Yo, that would be you so quick. You'd
Nah,
be,
dude, you know what I would do?
just
If,
in
if
love.
Taylor came up to me like that, I'd fucking pull out a cross and a Bible, start whipping holy water at her. Like, be gone, that, be gone. And she'd start like melting. Fucking
Hell no, I'm
Illuminati.
chasing that bag.
Yeah, dude, Illuminati.
I dislike her, but I would do whatever she wants.
Nick's like, what do you need? You need the mustache to go? You want it to stay? You want more? You want less? I'll do
Whatever you want,
want.
sweetheart. Hey, daddy needs $100K in this gambling account real quick. You do whatever you need to, sweetheart. I don't care. I got your back. You want me to make dinner? I got you. Don't worry about it.
You all see that shit too that she's been getting called out for recently about how she's taking her private jets on like 10, 15-minute flights.
She took a private jet for 20 miles.
Okay,
Yeah.
but listen.
Nuts.
Listen. You got $1 billion, okay? I'm just saying, like, if
Put
they're
the
like, hey, you
fucking
wanna take
window
you wanna
down
take
and let your
hey,
chauffeur
you
drive
want to
you.
take a car ride for 2 hours, or you want to take a 20-minute flight? Give me the 20-minute flight.
I'm not saying I wouldn't do it if I was in her position. I'm just saying it's crazy.
Yeah, Dan.
It's
so
crazy.
basically-
It's
basically
stupid as
that
shit, but if you
that
got $1
story
billion
is a 15-year-old posted it because it's public knowledge, and she's like, I'm suing the 15-year-old for posting the public knowledge information that everyone can access.
In the midst
Go,
of all this,
Taylor.
too, she sold one of her jets. She
One of
has
them?
multiple jets, but she sold one of them.
I want to know what it's like to have like a quarter of what she has in her bank account. It's got to be wonderful to wake up and be like, "Oh, what can I do today? Any fucking thing I
the
want."
fuck I want.
We could buy a country and blow it up. Nobody would give a fuck. We could do it right now. Oh, we just bought an island. Drop a nuke on it, and it would be fine. It would be fine. She can do whatever the fuck she wants.
She's like, fly in the TNT, please. Cool. All right.
Yo, we just bought that island. Just blow it up real quick. I want to watch.
She's like,
And then the
Trav, turn on the
Swifties
TV.
would be like, the Swifties would be like,
will
what does
put
this
islands for you."
mean with this album?
I know.
What could this signify?
She's got a song on her. She's like, I did
Thousand
this.
Orphans Dead.
I did this because I have a song on my new album called Uganda.
It just made me think of all those impoverished
for
kids.
She's like,
Made
Trav,
them
it's
drink
only
Kool-Aid.
Trav, it's only 8:30 in the morning, and look how much we've accomplished already.
Yo, I love it. I love off the beaten fucking conspiracy theory. It's out in the streets, guys. People say she's gay, he's gay, and it's just a fucking beard relationship.
What does that mean? Because you have a beard? I don't understand what you're talking about.
No, it's like you have you pretend to be straight, basically. So
Like
they're
Michael
both
Jackson?
gay and they're pretending to be
Like
straight.
Michael Jackson?
Yeah, I don't know if Michael Jackson was ever pretending to be straight.
Michael Jackson was
when
married.
did that happen?
Michael Jackson was married
And had kids.
and had kids.
And people believe that he was straight at one point.
Well, I mean, when he was, OG Mike, when he was still his own race.
When did people believe that he was straight? Seriously.
I don't know. I think Cat Williams had a skit about it. It was like, that motherfucker was gay from the start. He's walking up like, hey, I like that one.
Well, because his dad castrated his voice when he was young.
That's definitely what happened. It definitely it was like, oh my God, he's gonna hit puberty.
Now
We gotta
we're
do
getting in
something.
the weeds, boys. Now we're getting in the weeds, and I like it.
I'm
Let's
taking the
get
over
into
on the
it.
castration. And so he's like, for some reason, when I grew up, I just never knew I liked adult people.
Yo, you're getting wild right now, buddy.
On the Super Bowl topic, though, a couple weeks ago, I watched like the full halftime performance he did. That shit was good. He literally stood there. The fucking
I was about
Michael
to say.
Jackson.
That's what it
Fucking
You know what the fucked up
halftime
part
show.
is?
He fucking stood still for a minute, didn't move a muscle, and the fucking place was rocking.
And then he went like
No one
this.
could
He
do
went-
that.
And then he went like this after 5 minutes. He was like,
Hey, you know what the fucked up part is though? Like, you can't. There is no other situation you could put a pedophile in where you'd be like, "Damn, that was pretty cool what he did." You know what I mean? Like, this dude fucked kids, and we're just like, "Hey, that halftime show was crazy, though."
dude, no, you saw that? Have you seen
Not
that shit?
confirmed though. None of it's confirmed.
Have you seen? It's confirmed. Have you seen that Chappelle skit where he's like, and
Yeah.
he's like, they out here trying to say like Michael Jackson, like might have fucked all these kids, but like, even if he did, it's Michael Jackson.
I love Chappelle.
I love Chappelle. I got to see him. He's never gonna come to my state anymore though, because everyone fucking ruined it for us. But God, all right. Well, I'll spare you guys the fucking popular topics news that we're talking about. Let's just get into the rest of these TikToks, and then we'll talk some of the cool props.
Can I tell you something about Taylor Swift? You know what her favorite number is?
Nope.
Her favorite number is 13. You know what Super Bowl this is? Super Bowl 58. What's 5 plus 8? 13. If Taylor Swift makes this game, it'll be her 13th appearance at a Chiefs game. The date of this Super Bowl is 2/11. What's 2 plus 11?
13.
Now she has to be in Tokyo, like you said. Do you know what the time duration is from Tokyo to Las Vegas, Nevada? 13 hours. The 49ers. What's 4 plus 9, by the way?
13.
The 49ers
13.
are what seed?
The 13 seed.
No, they're the 1 seed. They're the 1 seed. What are the Chiefs? The 3 seed. What number is that? 13. And if you were to take 13 away from 100, what would you get? You would get 87.
87?
Now, you might think that's written in the stars. I've got the 49ers winning this game, and I've got them covering.
The ending pulled me real.
Yeah, the script is out there, though, buddy. All that shit equals 13. She's 13. She likes 13. She lives for 13. It's over, man.
I was gonna say something fucked up, but I'll hold it. I was gonna say something real fucked up.
I'm glad we're fucking starting to hold back after saying pedophile on stream. What the fuck what are you holding back for?
I'll hold back. I was just watching that Kobe tribute on like unveiling the fucking the statue, and I just yeah, never mind. We'll
hold back on that. Jesus
I will hold
Christ.
back on that one.
Yo, what the fuck?
Fucking this bitch can fly 13 hours, but yeah, no, I'll continue.
Yo, Jesus.
I don't know why this is the first time I'm seeing this, but watch Peter Schrager of Good Morning Football accurately predict the last 4 Super Bowl champions.
I think the Chiefs finally get over the hump, finally get into the Super Bowl.
50 years the Chiefs have waited to get to this point.
Guess who I have representing the National Football Conference in the Super Bowl? The Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Bucks are the Super Bowl champs. How about them Bucks?
This year's Super Bowl champion will feature this guy to cement his place in NFL history.
The Los Angeles Rams are world champions.
The winner of Super Bowl 57 in Glendale, Arizona this February will be the Kansas City Chiefs, led by linebacker Nick Bolton.
The ball, it's picked up by Kansas City for the second time. It has a red and gold reflection.
So it'll be 49ers versus Chiefs in Vegas with the exact score being 34-28. Remember that now. 34-28. Trent McDuffie returning a pick 6 late in the 4th quarter. The Kansas City Chiefs will yet again be your Super Bowl champions. I will see you at the parade.
Yo, every fucking year. How money is that motherfucker? That happens before the season, by the way.
What?
That happens before the season.
I wasn't invested until that Nick Bolton poll. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's wild.
Before the season, for the last 4 years, that motherfucker has correctly predicted the Super Bowl champion.
He's a sleeper agent. Fuck.
Yeah, he's got to be.
I change everything.
Kind of fucking crazy.
No, but the pick he just made,
goes.
he said it's the Niners and the Chiefs. That was like during this part of the season, though, right?
No, that was before the season.
That clip of him saying the Super Bowl.
Every one of those predictions is before the season, bud.
So are we telling or what?
I mean, are we not? Are we not supposed to fucking tell? Yo, he picked the Bucks to win. Nobody was picking the Bucks to win the Super Bowl. Not the year they did it. Nobody was picking them.
I'm dumbfounded. Listen, I'm gonna put some shit on the stove with that one.
Hey, I'm putting some shit on that fucking final score. What he said, 34-28.
I won't go that
I
far.
bet that's like plus 20,000.
34-28.
Yeah, 34-28 Chiefs. Oh, hey, could happen.
It's doable.
Dad.
You want it to stop, but when you're cashing a plus 20,000 ticket because of fucking Peter Schrager,
fuck. I don't want to see them win anymore. I'm so
you don't care. Okay.
If Trent McDuffie gets a pick 6, I'm gonna pass out like Tony Soprano, bro. That's crazy.
I'm just saying, we put $100 on 20,000 odds, we come up $20,000. That's all.
And then they fucking kick a field goal or miss a field goal. And I'm like, damn, I just lost $100 and Mahomes still won. I don't think I'm gonna take the score prediction, but let's roll through the rest of these so we can get the fuck on to the props.
Fox 45 News can confirm tonight that the Baltimore County Police are investigating an alleged domestic assault involving Zay Flowers at his residence.
What the fuck did you send me, Dan?
What? Yo,
what the fuck did you send me?
I put for stream on the ones that are not for the ones that are for stream. That is clearly not labeled stream. Jesus Christ, Zay Flowers is
talk about
done.
it though. Zay Rice.
Hey, Zay Flowers is basically done in the fucking NFL, by the way.
I'm sorry, I just wasn't prepared. No, really, dude?
Yeah, he's done. Yeah, he's done. Sexual assault and domestic assault. I think both.
Don't spoil it now.
Fox 45 News can confirm tonight that the Baltimore County Police are investigating an alleged domestic assault involving Zay Flowers at his residence in Owings Mills before the AFC Championship game between the Ravens and the Kansas City Chiefs. That's about all we know at this point in time. The Ravens are aware of those allegations at this point in time and sent us the following statement. This statement from a Ravens spokesperson, it reads, quote, "We are aware of the report regarding Zay Flowers. We take these matters seriously and will have no further comment at this time," end quote. While Flowers has not been charged with a crime, the Ravens have a zero-tolerance policy when it comes to domestic violence. It will be an interesting offseason for the team and this incident, especially considering the past.
Well,
because I think the NFL came through and was like, hey, you can suspend Rice for Ray Rice for like 4 games. And the Ravens were like, nah, he's done forever, and just dropped him, and he was done. And he was the best running back in the league at the time. Like, he was by far what. So Zay Flowers is fucking donezo, I would assume.
Dude, he's so young, though. Like,
Tough
Adrian
fucking-
Peterson was a little older. Like, you know, I mean, but Nick.
Listen, I get that, but you can't beat like, you can't beat women. Like, you just can't.
No, but he's
like,
no. But sexual assault doesn't count as beating someone.
It's domestic violence and sexual assault.
So he, I
Fucking
can't
punched
say.
her in the elevator. He literally did a Ray Rice.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Oh, damn. Well,
Well,
I mean, hey,
there's video footage, which I don't know why people didn't learn from the Ray Rice incident. There's
Wait,
cameras
wait,
in them.
wait. I'm sorry. That's confirmed. I didn't know what happened.
Yeah, no, I saw it on TikTok, I think. I don't think I'll be able to find it now, but I saw like there was a clip of like Zay Flowers like slapping her in an elevator. Yeah.
It's a Baltimore
These
thing.
motherfuckers, dude. Imagine somebody gives you $20 million and they're like, hey, here's this. Just don't beat a woman up. Just like, don't beat a fucking woman. And they're like, yeah, totally. And then they're like, in an elevator, they just lost $100 on black at the fucking at the roulette table, and she mouths off and they slap her. There's fucking. What are you doing, man? Number 1 rule: just don't beat a woman up. That's all you got to do in the NFL.
You can go and leave her, even if fucking he looks like Franklin the Turtle. Like, he
That's
can
what I'm
go
saying,
do
dog.
anything and just go get any
Anything.
woman he wants. And
Anywhere.
dude, he honestly, Nick, say with me now. We welcome in New York, though. More than welcome in New York.
Jesus
Fly him in.
Christ!
Fly
Fly
him
him in. He's a
Listen.
giant now. He's
I
a
don't
giant
give a
next
fuck.
week.
I
dog.
don't know if I could condone that.
No, listen, Nick, we need him.
Tyreek Hill beat up a child. He's still fucking great.
Did he?
Yeah, it was his
Yeah.
son. It's different.
Wait,
He broke his 4-year-old son's arm.
How?
He said it was discipline.
Okay, so it was an accident. What's Zay Flowers gonna say? It was discipline.
Yeah, he was. She was mouthing off. I mean, what are we supposed to do?
Listen, she was talking shit. I don't know if she knows it. I was just.
I just lost $100 at the blackjack table. All right, she got a little. Fucking
Like, I got the AFC Championship game coming up. You think she could mouth off to me? That's fucking terrible.
Yo, I cannot believe that there's actual video proof of that. Jesus Christ!
Actually,
an
no,
elevator.
I think I might be wrong. I think that might have just been a meme. I don't think that was an actual.
Looks like I think that might be wrong. I think that was actually just the fucking Ray Rice video.
It might have been. It might have been.
Oh Jesus!
All right, so I will tee this up. Oh my God, there's more. Okay, so Nick, can you brief me on what you know about Super Bowl special props? Because listen, this is my first. I don't want this is my first time ever sports betting, and I do it for the stream, for the channel. But I've been very successful doing it, and Dan's been doing it for a while. It helps him fucking financially pay bills and fucking have a great life. And I have never bet on the Super Bowl, and I've only heard here and there, like through the years, like, oh, you can bet on the Gator. Like, what do you know about the specials for the Super Bowl?
Pretty much. Like, I haven't looked at like what the specific specials are for the Super Bowl, but I know there's props on like national anthem time, over under, coin toss,
right.
the Gatorade, halftime show, like what songs are performing, how long, who's the special guest, blah blah blah. I know
Nick's
there's stuff like that.
Nick's like, I don't really know it all, but I know all of them actually. Let me just name every single one of them.
I'm not a gambler, but let me talk you through every bet you fucking just mentioned. God damn it!
Those are just like I don't know like the ones specific to the Super Bowl, but those are like generally like what
Those are all
They
Super
are.
Bowl specific props. You're on point. Perfect. Beautiful gold star. Okay. So I'm going to pop this up. Let me see how the display looks so I can make sure we're through. Go here and here. I might have to drop down our displays a little bit. Share screen. Okay. So I'm going to see if I can zoom in a bit. Come in. Plus. Let me see how that looks on our side. Looks pretty good. Cool. So these are some specials I don't think these are like the crazy ones, but for example, I have not looked at these. So I'm gonna do a first time reaction with you guys. So game specials for plus 500 and lower. Christian McCaffrey, 25 rushing yards in each half, minus 500. Points scored in every quarter. These are weird, Dan. I haven't seen these before.
Yeah, go down. Let's get to the cool shit. We don't want any part of
Yeah, I don't know what that is. All right.
It's 500.
Super Bowl score props. It's got to be specials, huh?
Yeah, you're good. Just scroll down. All right, go there.
Yeah? No, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
It's going to be like a different tab. Let me zoom out real quick. Da-da-da. All right, I think it's a different tab that this is under.
Yeah, those are all just the specials on the game. Go to game specials, maybe.
Game specials. Okay.
Try that one.
No, that was what you were just on.
What are they, God? Hold on. Excuse me.
No.
All right, ready? Watch. We're going to go from the top. Parlay booster, Super Bowl
Maybe
specials. Did
If
they
you go
take
to
them
Super
down?
Bowl specials all the way at the bottom?
Here, this one?
No, that's the same tab. It's the same thing.
Let me just see if it's under these. Hold on.
All the way to the bottom, there might be like the.
These are crazy odds.
Those are all just crazy parlays that could happen.
This is fucking weird. Bovada's being a bitch right now.
All right, go to the actual game itself. Go to Super Bowl LV, whatever the fuck. Yeah, hit that one. All right, now just scroll past this. Just scroll down. Keep scrolling.
Okay, it is on here. It is on here.
Yeah, just keep scrolling.
They just changed up the format. My apologies, stream. Come on now. Okay, so, all right, so here we go. So, Nick, first one I want to ask you. So these odds have moved. Nick Fine, who would you pick for Super Bowl MVP if you had
Kyle Juszczyk?
You know what? You just got everybody a bag because that's what I'm tailing to.
I think it's probably going to be one of the. I think it's going to either be one of the quarterbacks or McCaffrey.
So hear us out. So ready? So Dan and I were talking on a previous stream, and we were talking about
or Pacheco.
So I think it's gonna be so we were talking. We really like Debo. Where's Debo at? Debo's plus 1,800. But it did come down. If I had to put my money on it, which I'm going to pick Travis Kelce. Because hear me out. Ready? So you put whether it's $5 to $10 to $50 to $100 on Travis Kelce. This is what I want to break down. You have a game where, okay, so say the Chiefs win. Mahomes has gotten a lot of fucking he's gotten the last 2 Super Bowl MVPs, right? And you got this player named Travis Kelce who has all the spotlights. I'm seeing commercials about dads and daughters bonding because Taylor Swift's at the games. It's a Super Bowl commercial coming up this year. It's fucking ridiculous. But what record did he just break as a tight end? Like the most touchdowns?
It wasn't just as a tight end. It was just overall for a receiver in the playoffs. He has the most receptions.
That's fucking insane.
He just beat Jerry Rice.
That's fucking huge, 1. And 2, I think just with all the clout and all the drama and the personality and the selling point, and I feel like basically with all the Mahomes shit and him getting 2 already, we looked into the stats and basically only wide receivers, quarterbacks, and linebackers have ever won the Super Bowl MVP. I think maybe 1 running back got it before. But I don't know. That's my pick. I'm taking Travis Kelce. If you guys had to place a bet for the Super Bowl, 1 player, who are you taking? Dan, you go next, and then we'll go to Nick.
Just for MVP, is that what we're talking?
Just for MVP.
So just MVP, we already gave out the Debo, so let me go. I think an interesting one, and I have like a little taste on this. I put like, what did I put? Like $5 on Fred Warner at plus 10,000.
Yeah, you did. Where is Fred Warner?
He's right there. He's
like
under Karlaftis.
Karlaftis right underneath.
10,000.
Yeah. So just the thinking with this. Over the last like 10 to 15 years, I believe it's been mostly quarterbacks, but actually there's been an even number of wide receiver and linebackers taken for Super Bowl MVP as well. So if it's not a wide receiver, it's a linebacker. Well, if it's not a quarterback, then it's either a wide receiver or a linebacker. So
Go ahead.
Fred Warner usually gets like double-digit tackles like every game. So if he adds like a pick, maybe a sack, it's very doable.
You think so?
The 49ers have to win, obviously, but yeah, I think it's I think for plus 10,000 odds, I think putting $5 on it ain't gonna fucking hurt you.
All right, so I'm gonna stack up all our picks.
Definitely not gonna be Chase Young.
Yeah, Chase Young, no shot. So Nick, take one and let me look up at like how much you'd put on it and see how much the payout would be. Pick one. So you got McCaffrey, Debo, Mahomes, Purdy. What do you got?
Since I was picking Niners to win, I think I'd probably put McCaffrey.
Safe bet.
I
Safe
like that
bet.
one too.
Yeah,
if he
safe
gets
bet.
2 touchdowns, dude, how do you not give it to him? You get $18.
Rich, baby. We're rich.
Balling. So let
Just
me see
like-
real quick.
You'd have to put good money on it to win anything substantial, but
I don't know though. Based on that Peter Schrager little spiel, I don't know. Throwing 5 on Trent McDuffie might not be a terrible idea.
Honestly,
it might not. I mean, again, you're just looking at historical value here because realistically, it's probably going to be a quarterback. But if you're looking for value, you want to take someone like, that's crazy. You want to, right, but don't get swept up in the bullshit right now. I think Trent McDuffie's great. And if he has a fucking game where he gets a pick 6 and he's going to have to like get a couple fumbles or some shit like that, it's going to take a lot more for him to get anywhere close to being considered for the MVP. But you want somebody who's going to be on camera a lot. You want somebody who's going to be mentioned a lot. So if he shuts down Debo or whatever the fuck, and he's got a pick 6 and he gets a fumble, it's a possibility, but he's got to do a lot more than I think.
listen, I'm going to tell you right now, I do not mind losing $1 at all.
No, I don't think, hey, none of these are terrible bets, but for value wise, I think like, I don't think Kittle.
Could you imagine?
I don't think Kittle. No. But value-wise, I actually like what Nick said earlier. I think Pacheco is like not a bad little spot for
good
value there.
odds.
That too.
I think really good odds. You put $10 on that, that's a $250 come up right there. You know, that's not bad at all. So
40 for a rack.
Yeah. I think, on the board, though, outside of the quarterbacks, because the quarterback's fucking value is shot. There's no reason to put plus 140 on Patrick Mahomes. There's no reason to put plus 225 on Brock Purdy. But those, I feel like, are the highest value picks on the board, honestly.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. And I like all of those. And honestly, the McDuffie one, I'm throwing $1 on it.
I mean, why not? I'll probably throw a little 5 spot on that just for fun.
If that hits, Nick, I will fucking go crazy. I'll be like, Nick!
Yeah, that'd be fucking absurd, by the way.
Wait, what the fuck? You could bet on the punters for MVP? That's nuts. How much do you get if you put a dollar on Tommy Townsend?
$9,000.
$9,000? Like, what the fuck?
36,000 if you put 40. Good Lord. Could you imagine? Okay, let's talk about what the punter would have to do to do this. Okay, let's think about this real quick.
Punt for touchdowns.
He pinned. Okay, he throws for a touchdown on a fake punt return. He pins him inside the 10 every time he punts. It's a possibility. It's a possibility, but he has to do crazy.
It's an entertainment company. There's no shot they're going to be like, and you're MVP.
Tommy Jones. Could you imagine?
There's been so much weird shit happening lately. I feel like I've been in an episode of Atlanta. So if that happened, I'd literally be like Donald Glover is the scriptwriter. That's nuts.
Yeah. No, literally.
1
to win 900. Wow.
Jesus Christ. All right, scroll down. We're done with that. That's not going to happen.
Brock Purdy versus the field. That's like everybody else.
Yeah, so everybody else basically. Too juiced for my interest at all. I don't think that's fun.
Position of the winner.
Right. When it comes to Super Bowl, you want a little bit of the ability to win big. You don't have a little lotto ticket out here. That fucking tight end line plus 800, that wide receiver line's pretty solid. The running back line, you're getting decent decent.
I like the tie. Oh, the running
Yeah,
back.
I feel like that's because if you go Pacheco, that's plus 2,500. I don't think there's any value there. Wide receiver, you got a little bit of value. Still, I think you're going to do better just trying to zone in on who's going to do it. Any defensive player plus 1,100, not terrible.
Any other position? Running back, fullback, wide receiver, or tight end? That's something I'd throw some change on if I threw Fody.
Yeah, I mean, it's just not the
worth
value's not there. It's
All right,
not.
Nick,
All right, let's go.
Pick the coin toss.
I love head, so heads.
Great answer. It's a man's answer right there. Team to win the coin toss.
Niners.
Yeah, I'd probably Niners.
I'll fade you both because I like fading the public, and I'll go Chiefs.
Piece of shit. All right, go now.
Which team to receive the opening kickoff? It has to be the Niners, or they lose. Team the college are cracked. Whatever, these are dumb. First drive parlays. Chiefs first drive touchdown. Where is that? Chiefs first drive field goal attempt. Chiefs first drive touchdown, and then help me find this. Chiefs first offensive touchdown, and then punt. I would smack that crazy. I throw 5 on that. I guarantee it. I guarantee it.
No boy.
Wait. I like that plus 600 line a little bit better, I think.
For them to both score a touchdown on their offensive drive.
Both punt is plus 300. Meh.
I'm keeping that on my slip. I like it. No value. You're getting 75. Yeah, I like that one. Wait, Chiefs first drive. Any other 49ers first drive offensive touchdown? That's weird. Okay. Number of different 49ers to score points. Under, over 3.5. I don't like that one at all. Dude, there's so many bets here, and they just keep adding more. Number of different Chiefs to score points. First team to score. Chiefs, whatever. So, Dan, let me ask you a question real quick. Just break this down for me. So, is there a point at all in betting negative odds, like negative 110, negative 210 at all?
It's not for okay, so that's for like people that can get a lot more money on the table, I guess. But for me, no, I'm not gonna be the guy who's gonna bet minus 210 or minus 250 or whatever the fuck. It's all dependent on like what you can get down and what numbers you have. So when it comes to like sharp gambling groups, they don't give a fuck if there's value. So they'll take anything. It doesn't matter because they're going to be able to get like, $1 million down on the fucking bet. So it makes it worthwhile if you can get a bunch of money on it. So if you put 5,000 on the fucking Chiefs to score first and they do, that's a good come up for you. But if you don't have 5,000 in your account, if you're not anywhere near a big better, stay away from those fucking minus fucking 150, minus 175. Most of my bets are minus 110, minus 115, minus 120 at the worst. So yeah, I don't see a problem laying that type of juice, but anything above that it's worthless if you don't have a lot of money.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy. First score method, both teams. First score. These are the weird ones. Where's the cool ones? Hold on. Team to score last. That's a cool one. Will the 49ers win every quarter? Yes, plus 1,200. Chiefs win every quarter. Yes, plus 1,200. High scoring quarter. All right, give me some fucking halftime.
Race to 10. I like these race to fucking points bets here because it gives you a little action in just about every fucking facet of the game. First to 10, I think you got to take the Chiefs there.
Yeah. First to 15, Niners, I'm going. They get down. You throw it on first to 25, first to 30. Damn, these are crazy.
Yeah, they're wild.
All right, can I get to some fucking cool ones? I'm like, first team to get this and that and that. What is it? Score in the first 3 minutes of the first quarter.
Yep.
Run that all fucking day. I'm going to go back to the stream when I'm done and start cooking up my parlays for the fucking Super Bowl. Score in the first 5 minutes of the first quarter. 3 minutes? I don't know. This is fucking wild. Okay, game props. First offensive
They
play.
get funky with it.
They get real fucking degenerately funky.
Yeah,
Total
that's why there's
offensive
going to
plays
be
in the
billions of
game.
dollars bet on this fucking game. Team with the most offensive plays, I think it would definitely skew towards the fucking Chiefs at this point.
Probably.
Yeah, because they just stay on the field all fucking day, dude.
Yep.
Just fucking low 200.
Definitely
Their
not.
time of possession
definitely not
emergence.
a terrible bet on that.
No, it's not. But I
No.
mean, fucking the odds aren't the greatest. 10 to win 8. That's not bad. Chiefs to win both halves.
If you go
in the first game,
scroll up a little bit, I do like this. Go up.
Tell me what it is.
Right there. Halftime, full time, regulation time. That is an interesting bet. I do like the Chiefs in the first half and then the 49ers full game. I think I like that one. So Chiefs 49ers, that would be plus 600. I like that one.
That's Chinese to me. What's that mean?
What?
Chiefs we're leading by halftime, and then the
So
Niners win in general.
Chiefs win the first half, and then the Niners win the full game. Yeah.
That's pretty solid. I'll keep that down on
Yeah.
the slip. Yeah, I'm just gonna add these all to the slip, and we'll just go over what we got at the end.
Okay.
Team to lead after every quarter. Both teams have outright lead in the first half. Will Chiefs ever lead in the game? Yes.
Yeah. I think both
Two
teams lead.
Chiefs.
Yeah. Will there be a lead change in the fourth quarter? That's kind
Yeah.
of cool.
Not a bad yes there. Not a bad yes.
All right, adding it to the slip. Will there be a lead change second half? Da da da. All right. Can I see some fucking? I want to hear about what's going on when there's no football.
I want to make an Usher parlay. Jesus.
Yeah, come on now. Fucking holy shit. Yeah, Nick, they said that there's $89 billion being bet on the Super Bowl this year.
I think it's like 23, but
Everyone's degenerate.
23, that's what it was.
23 or 63, I can't remember.
49ers by 1 to 6 points.
So that's the total winning margin. So whatever team wins, that's how much they win by.
Oh my God. Anyone
43.
betting 49ers by 43 or more is on crack.
Could you imagine Mahomes just snaps? his
Terrible
ankle?
fucking value. Terrible fucking value, by the way.
I don't know who the fuck would bet that, but someone definitely did.
No, for real. Someone definitely is. There's
People
so many
have
people
money on
betting.
all of this.
71 and over on the points. Oh my God.
It's only plus 1,200. I think that's
Take
both.
the
That's
defender
both
off the field.
points range. All right, Bovada, I'm starting to get annoyed. Yeah, I see these square shit.
So you can do squares. Yep. You can.
What are the squares? Just the code.
I don't understand.
So if
squares
you've
at
ever
all.
played Super Bowl squares, like at a Super Bowl party, you get two numbers and basically you win if the team's ending score is in like 2 or 4 or whatever the fuck. So let's say you take that San Francisco 2 or go yeah.
This is the full game.
Yeah, go full game. Go just stop there. So basically, after the first half, it would be, let's say it's 10-10, you win that 0-0 bet right there. It's just all about what the number ends in. So if it's like 26, San Francisco 26, KC 20, or San Francisco 6, KC 0, you win that fucking bet. It's like shit.
I feel like it'd be like 10 to 3. It'd be like 0 and 3. So like KC would have like 0 as their second number, and then San Francisco have like 1,800. Yeah, right here. So they have a field goal, and KC's up 10 to 3 at the end of the first half.
This is a lotto ticket bet. This isn't something you put a fucking mortgage payment on. This is something you just kind of throw out there for a little bit of fun. But
I wonder what the
very
history
random.
behind that is, though. Like, what's one of these squares that's hit the most over the years?
The best numbers you want to get is 3 and 0. Those are the best fucking numbers to get.
It's starting to fucking annoy me with all this shit. I'm zooming out. Hella, is that it? Okay, so this is not it. But
What the fuck? There's no ushers.
Wait.
What? There's
this is just Super Bowl shit, I think. Just the game itself.
So you might have to help me out a little bit here.
I thought it would be on game specials.
It used to be receiving
Propositions.
Requested wagers. I'm assuming it's under because that's where all the wild shit is. Wow, Bovada's just dicking everybody. Las Vegas to be invaded by aliens and the game ends in a tie. Plus 100,000.
No way.
Could you be amazed? Could you imagine if that fucking hit?
What if we can just stage it?
Oh,
like we're like
God.
act
Put
like
$5
aliens.
on that.
Dude,
Put
the thing
$50
is, too,
on
they're
that.
probably gonna make hella money off that because people placing those bets as a joke.
Oh yeah, it's fucking.
Like, this is my ticket. That'd be dope for like a TikTok to pull people in. You're like, this is my ticket. They're like Chiefs first drive. Da, 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 da. You just don't mention it. They're like, what was at the bottom of your slip? Nah,
Either
Nick, I
QB
gotta.
to catch their own pass. Wow, that's interesting.
And Lamar just did that.
Oh, look, Trent McDuffie to record a pick six. There it is, plus 4,500.
Oh, there it is.
It's on the line. I don't see I don't see a Charvarius Ward one. I don't see a L'Jarius Sneed one, but I see a Trent McDuffie one.
Nick, I'm tailing you the whole way with Trent McDuffie.
I don't know. I'm just saying. It's that. I see that.
Where's the Usher bets, man? We need the Usher bets. I want these Usher bets. Type in Usher and search by competitor. Usher.
Oh,
search by competitors. Yeah, type in Usher.
Ush.
Wow.
Fuck.
For sure.
Dan, you think it's because I'm not signed in?
No.
I think it's probably because you're a little special, you know?
I'm a little special.
All right, wait. Maybe it's under this prop builder shit. Scroll to the left on that prop builder. Wait, go back up. Go back up. Where are you going? Jesus. Yeah, scroll over. Maybe it's on there.
No.
Go to special bets for that. No.
I think it would have been under there, but there's no.
All right, well, Dan, listen, I'm gonna lob you guys up a topic, and then while you guys are talking, I'm gonna look.
Maybe pull up FanDuel for that. By the way,
can we just go on FanDuel? Yeah, because I totally forgot about it.
Just go on FanDuel.
FanDuel has exiled me from ever using them. So
yeah, we'll just don't sign in. But
no, I'm not. Sportsbook. Share this tab instead.
Go to DraftKings, then if FanDuel kicked you off.
No, I'm on FanDuel. Okay. No, they didn't kick me off. I just don't have a social I can use with them. All right. Am I displayed? Yeah, that was a fucking waste of time, Bovado. Also, which means I probably can't place a bet on any of them if I can't find them on Bovado. Just fucking whack. Okay. Damn, FanDuel looks ugly. Super Bowl special.
On DraftKings, there's a whole section dedicated to Taylor Swift themed bets.
Yep.
What? On what one? FanDuel?
DraftKings. Blank space. T. Kelsey to score an octopus. Deja
Which is
vu.
a touchdown and a 2-point conversion.
Points. Wow. Friendship bracelets. Travis Kelsey or Kyle Juszczyk to score the first touchdown.
Where the fuck? All right, yeah, I don't think I can display the DraftKings one. Super Bowl. All right, I'm just gonna go with FanDuel because DraftKings isn't really showing me without signing in on anything. Wait a minute. Oh wait, I got it. Super Bowl leaders, squares, props, futures, awards, whatever the fuck. Who won MVP, by the way?
Lamar.
Lamar got it?
Oh yeah, Lamar. Yeah.
All right, so let's see what we got on here. Will there be a scoregami, unique final the unique final score in NFL history?
No.
Like it's never happened before.
I wonder what that could be. Fastest offensive ball carrier recorded, next gen stats, triple crown, most.
Yeah, you can. Hey, you can. If you go to that next gen stats, you can bet which player gets over like who goes the fastest or whatever the fuck. It's crazy.
Ray McLeod. Game props, passing specials, MVP. I want to see if these how the odds look on here. Yeah, about the
I'm
same.
not finding any halftime bets on.
How are there no halftime show bets?
We did this like 2 weeks ago.
Playoff
and they had them.
Props. Yeah,
very confused.
Wow, L fucking Usher. I think did he release his set list or something? Oh, this is the other thing that they're talking about. Gronk's fucking kick.
Oh yeah, he's not making
it. No, he's beat. All right, I'm gonna lay you guys up a topic while I do some research in the background, try to find us something to look at, and then we're an hour and 15 in here, so we're probably gonna end it soon. So the question I have for both of you, which you need to discuss, and then a little bit of length, I can find some nice little time to see if I can find any of these props. Is do you think Brock Purdy winning this game puts him into a higher tier of quarterbacks in the NFL? Like, do you think he will be spoken about with the fucking, and I wouldn't even say Joe Burrow, but like, is he in the conversation with like these elite NFL quarterbacks? Like, I would say, like, even if they have a ring or not, I'd say Jalen Hurts is up there, Josh Allen's up there, Lamar's up there. Do you think it moves him past a player like Tua? Like, where do you think a win for the Super Bowl against Patrick Mahomes as well would put Purdy in conversation?
Go ahead, Nick. Take it first.
I think yeah. I'm sure people will try to invalidate it all day, every day, but I genuinely think that that'll move him into that higher tier. He's only in his second year, and he's got more accolades than all these quarterbacks, like a Tua, all those guys that people, Herbert, like guys who have been highly regarded as good quarterbacks, but they don't have nearly the accomplishments that Purdy has.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. I think I think he is probably the most undervalued quarterback in the league right now. I think the stats speak for themselves. He throws more touchdowns than interceptions. He takes care of the fucking ball most of the time. He's not limited to where he can throw on the field. I feel like he can get the long ball in there. I feel like he can do the intermediate throws. He's great in the check down game. I think just when it really comes to Purdy, I think this will obviously cement his legacy if he wins this game. But I also think that he is probably Nick, would you say top 10 in the league right now? I mean, how many quarterbacks would you rather have other than him?
Top 10, probably. I think he would probably be like 8, 9, 10 range.
Yeah.
He's definitely top half. No doubt.
Absolutely. I think there are probably a lot of quarterbacks you wouldn't rather have than him. I think he can, like I said, he could do anything on the field. Rocky, if you're having trouble pulling that up, I have odds. I don't know where to get the bets.
Yeah, I'm giving up looking up for him. It's absolutely fucking ridiculous.
Okay,
I guess they just got rid of him. I don't know.
So the one line I have here, we'll go through a couple. There's only 4 bets that I'm seeing. It does say it's on FanDuel, so maybe you just got to scroll FanDuel and look. But first bet with Usher, will Usher be wearing sunglasses during the first song of the halftime show? Yes, minus 270. No, plus 205.
Yes.
Oh, how do you not?
Okay, so Nick's going yes. Rocky, what do you got for that?
Going yes.
Okay, so both yes. That's minus 270. Please don't fucking put any money on that, guys. That's ridiculous. Okay, Usher's last song played during the halftime show. Yeah, plus 100. Confessions Part 2, plus 390. DJ Got Us Falling in Love, plus 490. Without You, plus 490. OMG, plus 750.
OMG or yeah is going to be first. So whatever one is not first, OMG or yeah will be like it's like one of them will be first, one of them will be last. I think that's about it. He either opens with OMG and ends with yeah, or he opens with yeah and ends with OMG.
I actually agree with that a lot. Definitely could put a little fucking little cash on either one of those. I feel like you win.
I'm with it. I'm telling.
Nick, what do you think?
I like that assessment. I think goes first though.
He's gotta.
Man,
how do you not?
I wonder what
how
fucking,
do you not?
I want. The only thing is like it's because of the special guest thing. Usually the special guests come on like halfway or to the end.
And it's Alicia Keys apparently.
But you gotta pull out Ludacris if you're gonna do
Dude, if Little John is not there, by the way, Nick, there's one that you can bet on who shows up. You can bet on Lil John plus 350. You can bet on Alicia Keys.
I think you gotta put a little taste on Little John. I think he's gonna.
Yeah, that would be sick.
Not there. What's he doing?
Okay, so the next one here. All right, so we're going with yeah or OMG. I feel like you're getting plus 100, plus 750 odds on that. Throw a little taste on those. How many Usher outfit changes? Over 1.5, minus 140, under 1.5, plus 110.
Does him ripping off his shirt count as over?
I don't know. I don't think that's an outfit change. That's another thing. Like, what constitutes an outfit change? Get the fuck out of here.
Dan, if I listen, if I walked into your dinner house party wearing my outfit and I took off my shirt, am I wearing a different outfit now?
No, I wouldn't say you're wearing a different
took a
outfit. I
layer
would
off
say
that
you took
outfit.
off your shirt. Yeah, you just took off your shirt. That's
But
not
now
what-
my outfit's just jeans.
What? Okay, get the fuck out of here. That's not what that means. It means he's wearing an outfit. He changes.
You don't
from
think the
that
books will
outfit
look at it
into
like that?
another
They'll be
outfit.
like, technically, I'm not paying any of you. He took off his shirt. It's a different outfit.
Hey,
I
maybe
don't
they
have to
will.
pay. I don't have to pay.
That's another reason why you don't bet that fucking bet. It's a terrible bet because the books could grade it any way they want to grade it.
Yeah.
All right, I think he goes over that. I think he's going to change into like a fucking tuxedo and a fucking bull. He'll have like 4 outfits. He's going to be a diva. He's going to.
You can have a leather jacket with a tank top under it.
Good call. That's a money pick right there.
Yeah, that's money. Okay, number of songs performed. Over 8.5, minus 155. Under 8.5, plus 100.
Under, I think.
That's what I was thinking.
I think it's going to be like 6, 7-ish.
How long's halftime usually? It's like what, 20 minutes, 30 minutes?
I would say about 30 minutes, but think about it like this. There will be a section of mashups where they're fucking playing like 6 songs in one. You know what I mean?
Oh.
I think that's why it's juiced to the minus 155 for the over.
Oh.
Yeah.
Usher's like, I'll get the hook in and move to the next one. I'll go over.
That's what I'm saying. They do medleys sometimes where they do like 5, 6 songs.
Just looking at like the YouTube like lengths of halftime shows, they're usually like around like 15 at most.
And I'd call those 15s
No, Michael Jackson
like
was 17, but most of them are like just under 15.
Damn.
Is that from like minute it starts to like minute it ends? Or is that like the intro? Oh, Michael Jackson's about to come to the stage, and
I think it might be with.
Well, Michael Jackson also stood there for 5 minutes.
Yeah,
Could you
I think
imagine?
it's gonna. Most of them that I'm seeing, they're like 13:55, like 14:18, 13:51.
Usher's got a catalog though. I mean, let's talk about it. Usher's been on the radio for like 20 fucking years.
Usher can go fuck.
Yeah, but so does Bruno Mars,
for like
Timberlake.
Well, how long was Bruno Mars on stage?
He was.
Bruno Mars is the closest thing we have to Michael Jackson right now.
13:45.
He did kill it. He had a great halftime show.
That's like probably like my personal favorite.
Yeah, I like that one.
he did-
Honestly,
he-
no,
he
I like
killed that
the Snoop one with Kendrick and Dre. That was fire. That was probably my favorite.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy.
Yeah,
that was a
fuck,
good
what's his
one,
name?
but
Didn't The
they're-
Weeknd get one?
The Weeknd had a terrible one.
Fuck
That he spent
The
like
Weeknd.
$25 million on.
Yeah, and his face is all fucked up. He looks like a fucking like he got the mumps.
Dude, The Weeknd is raking in the money. He's had fucking the last
cocaine.
The last 4 WrestleMania theme songs.
Dude, there is a whole genre of fucking dudes that react to wrestling on TikTok, and I can't stop watching them. It's hilarious. It's fucking hilarious. Dude.
Nick's like, I'll get on the follow train. I'll hop on that one.
Yeah, he's all about it.
I've thought about it, but then that's like you have to dedicate time every week.
Yeah, and the fucking
like every Monday, every Wednesday,
Yo,
every Friday.
you'd probably fucking guap up with that shit.
Nick,
People
you'd probably
love
go crazy.
wrestling,
You got a good knowledge of it too, and fucking then
Dude,
you could be then
yeah.
you could hop on the trending news like Vince McMahon.
And you have a fucking
stepping down.
mustache, dude. Andy's got a mustache. I'm just saying.
Yeah, Nick gets in the ring from time to time, right, buddy?
Yeah, I get in there.
No, he
I
gets
run
in
the
there,
ropes.
couple moonsaults and
See?
shit. That's what he does.
See? All right.
So I think we went over a lot. We could talk about Usher, as the case may be. I'm going to go over the ones that I know, even if we don't have them. I want you guys to each pick a Gatorade color. I'm going clear. Water.
What's the
Orange.
fucking number on that?
Plus 12.
Oh, that's solid. Would you go, Nick?
Orange.
I'm going red.
I'm going white. So by the way, Nick, I told Nick this, that like I thought they all was like, if we're drinking purple, that's what the team drinks. But there is a flavor out there for everybody on the team. There's like 8 or 9 different jugs that you can go over and pick one. So
Yeah.
at the end of the game, it's
NFL.
whatever one they grab. They're like, we just won the Super Bowl. Oh my God, it's right here. Grab it. Run to the coach before he sees us. Like it's whatever one they grab.
Hey, that clear one, I'm thinking about it. It's not bad. It's not bad.
water.
Who wants to get sticky, baby?
It's water.
It's a Super Bowl.
dude.
Get sticky. Come on.
Nicky.
I guess you're right.
Get your
If there's
fingerprints all over
any-
that Lombardi.
If there's any situation to get sticky, it's the Super Bowl. That's for sure.
But it's like you said, it's whatever one they grab, and there's definitely water out there, so it's doable. It's possible.
Yeah, I'm taking Agua plus 12, and then
going red.
Yeah, I think the last 9 Super Bowls there was no color dumped on a coach related to the team's color. So like,
yeah,
if Chiefs win, there was no yellow.
What's Taylor Swift's favorite color? Why aren't we talking about that?
Because it doesn't matter.
Probably.
You think if you're Patrick Mahomes, you're like Trav's like, hey, listen, like Patty, like.
Do I think if the fucking get the fuck out of here, dude? Listen, the last 2 fucking matchups for the Kansas City Chiefs, they've gotten the best referees. They've gotten the fucking dude. I'm telling you, bud. Why wouldn't they fucking cook that?
Because that doesn't affect the game.
What's her favorite color? I don't care. What's her fucking favorite
probably
color?
What's the?
I'm assuming red,
color?
right? Did she have like an album
Look
called
the rainbow
red? Or...
twice. What's the 13th color? There's 7 or 8 colors in the rainbow.
13th color?
So that it doubles.
It's red. Red's her favorite color for sure.
Wait, did you look it up?
No, she's a whore, and whores love red.
Oh my God, Jesus Christ!
Rocky's the big bad guy now.
Guys,
Taylor Swift a whore.
Doesn't she have an album called Red?
Nick knows her discography.
Yep. It says red, but it also says purple. It also says purple. So either what's purple? Hey, what's purple?
Based on her promiscuity. What's purple? Purple's plus 350.
All right, purple or red.
And that's what it was last year.
On it.
Jesus
Purple or
Christ.
red.
What?
These Taylor version albums are like 30 songs long. These fucking women are crazy for listening to this shit. Oh my God.
Like, oh my God, sing it, Tay. Sing it.
All right, give us the next one.
The next one that's off the top of my head was there's a bunch of them for like what commercial comes first. So you can pick like Oscar Mayer, you can pick Uber Eats, you can pick bookings.com.
I have no idea.
Yeah, I would have no
first commercial, lock it down. Pfizer, baby. Lock it down.
You're out of your mind.
Pfizer's going first, baby.
I'm going Doritos.
Hey, not a bad pick.
Going Doritos.
A Biden campaign ad.
He's like, hey, I see you're enjoying the Super Bowl. I forgot what I came here to say, but y'all enjoy the game. And that's the commercial.
Oh man!
All right, so I think
what about Reba? What about let's go?
All right, this will be the last one we do. Under on how long the national anthem is. Dan, I know you said you got people out in Vegas right now with stopwatches. So what did they give back to you?
Okay, if you can find Reba under 90 seconds, put your fucking house on it. Okay. Now listen,
it's not financial advice.
This is not financial advice. Don't do it. Listen, the last 2 times that Reba has sung the national anthem, she's been clocked at under 90 seconds, 1 minute, 23 seconds and 1 minute, 26 seconds. The odds are she gets through this song pretty well. You'll notice that the line is anywhere between 86 and a half seconds to like 90 and a half seconds. Get the shop around, find the higher number and take it under. She's going under.
What if she just throws a Vegas shout out right in the middle of the song?
She's like, I love you, Vegas! For 12 seconds. It's like, God damn it. What are you doing? You stupid motherfucker. How dare you? Yeah.
I'm just so ready for fantasy season because I like the regular sports bets, but like, dude, you guys need to keep half your money. If you're betting on fucking how many times they're gonna pull out the sticks in the Super Bowl, like you need to give it a rest. If you're betting on fucking Oscar Mayer for first Super Bowl commercial, if you're betting on Frank's right now, you need to pack it in. So that'll be the last prop of the day. Before we wrap up, this will be our final calls. You cannot go past this. If I see either of you supporting a team that is not what you choose right now in the Super Bowl, I'm gonna be pissed. So I'm gonna ask you not who you want to win, but who do you think is gonna win first, and then I'm gonna ask you who you want to win. Who do you think is gonna win the Super Bowl? Ready? Let's start with eeny meeny. I'll go first. Okay. I think the Chiefs are gonna win. I think the Chiefs are gonna win.
Fucking sell out.
I didn't say that's what I want.
Nick, go second.
I'm staying with the Niners. I'm riding with them.
I'm gonna break the tie.
I stick by what they said. I know all the script conversations, the Taylor Swift conversations, I like going against the grain. All right. San Francisco is going to win and do something Colin Kaepernick could never do.
Jesus Christ. That's fucking
They're
take it
winning.
easy. Holy shit. All right. I'm going to break the tie. I'm going to go San Francisco 49ers to win. Rookie Betts is out on his own there.
I don't even like the Chiefs. I feel terrible because I want the Niners to win. But
Rocky prop, reverse Kermit. Chef Rocky really is a Chiefs fan. A lot of people didn't know that. He loves the Chiefs. He's going to get a
He's been
Chiefs
listening
jersey
to Folklore all morning.
He's been listening to Folklore and read whatever other album Taylor Swift released in the
look
last
at this
10
new
years.
tat I just got, though. So you ever seen that one thing where Kelsey and Mahomes, like, we're hugging? I just like got a huge tat on my arm. I'm like, listen, the Niners are going to win. Listen, all right.
Wait. One thing I want to get across, and if there's one thing the audience could take away from this conversation, is that Rocky loves the Chiefs, and he is a Chiefs fan. And that's it. And that's okay. You know, he's a closeted Chiefs fan, and he's going to come out next week. He's going to have a Chiefs jersey on. He's going to be fucking touching himself to fucking Travis Kelce's podcast. He's going to be living a good life.
He's going to be kissing the Travis Kelce rookie card that he just bought.
Just mouth open and shit. Okay, so let's do one thing because we're coming up hour and a half. Last thing, give me exact score. Oh God. Rocky, go first.
I'm going to go 34-24 Chiefs.
Okay. All right, Nick, go.
24-16 Niners.
I would love that.
All right, I'm going to go 31-17 Niners.
Oh, God, I pray you guys are right.
Fucking me too. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put a little bit of money on each of those correct scores. And let's see how it goes, guys. Let's see how it goes.
And if you hit, you pay who called it?
Yeah, fuck it. Why not?
Run it. All right, cool. All right, so listen, this has been Degen Fantasy. Shout out to Nick Fine for coming out and joining the show. I absolutely have been spazzing on my sports bet. I had another bunch of crazy fucking hockey and basketball bets tonight. Some good basketball games tonight. Real quick before we run, I'm going to pull up the matchups real quick, and I'm going to give you guys some fucking free little layup picks. If you guys want to follow us on Instagram, it's at Degen Fantasy Premium. Let's look at the NBA games. And I'm actually on my own computer, so it'll just show it up on Google when I request it instead of being like, hey, did you mean Yahoo?
Did you want to go to Bing?
Yeah, no, literally, fucking that computer's so shot. It's like, I look up NBA games and it's like, did you mean not what you looked up? All right, so I'm going. Ready? Line me up. Hold on. Line me up. Clippers, Pistons, easy. Fucking easy.
Clippers.
Pistons won the other night, but Clippers are the best in the West. Clippers, Pistons. Sixers, Wizards, I'm not touching. If you want to ride the Sixers because they're banged up, fucking ride that. I'm saying take the Wizards. Nets, Spurs, go Nets. Grizzlies, Hornets, go Grizzlies. Bulls, Magic, I'm not touching. Raptors, Cavs, go Cavs. Pacers, Knicks, I'm not touching. Suns, Warriors, I'd go Suns. Rockets, Hawks, not touching. And then Pelicans over the Blazers.
Go down again. One game you didn't touch, Thunder, Mavericks. Give me the Thunder all fucking day.
Thunder versus the Mavericks. Yeah, I mean, Thunder have been on fucking fire.
And the Mavs fucking suck.
They just got Gordon Hayward, baby. They're turning up.
And then for hockey tonight, I guess there's games on right now, which is odd.
Sabres losing like fucking always.
Like usual. Bruins over the Caps. Leafs over the Senators. Kraken over the Flyers. I would say the Jets over the Penguins because the Penguins just beat them and they're going to be fucking roaring for us. Predators over the Coyotes. And that will be it for tonight's selections. I got some money locked in on those already. Nick, listen, I want you to give me a nice full plug for anything that you're working on, whether it's your eBay, your music, anything else you got going on. Give me a nice Nick Fine plug because the people have been graced by your presence and your mustache today.
Yeah. My socials are at Feinsteinberg, if you're curious. I should probably change those, but I'm not. I'm right.
That's an easy search.
Like,
Jesus Christ.
Stream My Music, Nick Fine. We're at roughly 38,000 monthly listeners on Spotify right now. So we've been on a roll the last month, streaming wise. So God bless. YouTube, A Fine Production, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
What's your eBay store for the shout out? Because we got a lot of sports fans in here.
It's named to Fine Thrift, but I think if you have to search up a username, which I think is Feinsteinberg as well. I don't remember.
Yeah, if you guys are looking for sports cards, he's got a lot of good shit on his shit, and I'm pretty sure you got a link tree for it somewhere on your Instagram or something. But double down.
It's around.
Do you have any closing thoughts? And then we'll let
Don't fucking look for me. I'm not on anything. No closing thoughts. Go Niners.
All right, and I will also say go Niners, even though I don't think they'll get it done, sadly. So, Dan, we're going to be back Monday recapping it. Monday recap?
Yeah, obviously.
Right. Monday, we will be back recapping the Super Bowl. I'm definitely going to pull up some highlights and clips, and we'll get into it. And that's going to do it here from Degen Fantasy. Appreciate y'all. It's your boy Rocky Prop, Rookie Bet, Chef Rocky, Double Down Dan, and Nick Fine signing out. Enjoy the Super Bowl.